You are a project manager leading the setup of a power station. You are looking to find a vendor to handle one of the component of the WBS. Okay. After reviewing the qualified seller list, you have identified 3 sellers as a potential candidate. What is the next step? Yeah. Interesting question. Procurement topic question. Yeah. Option A, develop a procurement management plan. Now, this is basically focusing on sequence of activities, and you need to make a judgment that where I am right now, have I prepared the procurement management plan by now, looking at the question, or I still need to prepare it? So I feel it's a candidate option, but most likely looking at the clarity of this question, it is saying I have identified work breakdown structure element which I need to outsource. So I have a procurement statement of work. There is a clarity about that I have a 3 identified sellers out of potential seller list. So that is something I have done. So it is pretty much fair to assume that procurement management plan is already in place because of these indicators. And if that is already in place, I need to do something next now, rather than going backward and say, I need to develop a procurement management plan. So I can ignore this option. It looked needed, but yes, it is expected to be a done activity by now. Option B, send a request for proposal, RFP. Candidate option, and looks like as of now out of AB, good option, because I need to ask these 3 sellers to provide me a proposal so that we can go next. Once I have identified these 3 people or these 3 sellers, probably I will ask for proposal to them. Option C, sign the contract with the vendor. Out of scope, yeah, because there is no selection of a vendor as of now. So why should I sign a contract with the vendor? Yeah. Conduct a bidders conference. Now, bidders conference is a possible thing. So we need to compare B and C now. They are pretty close. Bidder conference is usually performed in order to clarify the requirements which we have given to our suppliers or the vendors. Most of the cases you will see that I will ask for request for proposal. So my vendors can understand that my requirement and thing, and they may come up with set of questions. And then I will bring them and say, okay, ask your questions and I want to create a clarification at a common platform. Directly after having an understanding of procurement statement of work, going to a bidder conference, possible, but very unlikely. Yeah. And that is where these 2 options are coming close. And if I am answering it the way I was designing, I was trying to make a sequence very clear. And I would say that you should select B, because you need to get the proposal first before you jump for a bidders conference. So I will go for sending RFP or request for proposal before I go for bidders conference. This particular question, map to your process domain, task 11, plan and manage procurement, as we see it very clearly. And the tools we have explored in this particular question is procurement management plan. You need to understand what is there. You need to have understanding of procurement statement of work, though it was not very clearly coming out, but understanding of WBS, which you have outsourcing, it gives an understanding of procurement statement of work. And yes, request for proposal as well as bidder conference, that understanding was also getting tested here.